Welcome back to Bel Spazio Miniature. I don't often make videos in English, but I thought what I'm talking about today deserved a bigger audience. Let's take a look at some new hobby contents. Most of you, I'm sure, have already received a newsletter or seen the announcement somewhere on Facebook, but you might be wondering, is it worth it and is it good? P-Board Board Games, proudly Italian hobby company, has brought us something exciting and beautiful again, as they are already showed they are capable of in the past. But I'm guarantee you, if you are a fan of sci-fi wargaming, they managed to exceed expectation once more. Let's start talking about something obvious, and I'm sure many of you already knows. P-Board Gaming's mats are possibly the best on the market, and I have the pleasure of working with many awesome hobby companies out there, and gaming mats, they all have pros and cons, and some design even within the same company are better than others. But when it comes to P-Board Board Games gaming mat, there isn't much to say. They just look awesome on the table, the textures are hand designed, and there aren't any repetition of pattern. Every detail is carefully crafted and it really makes the difference. And of course, today I have the pleasure to show a mat that is going to introduce us to the new hobby content. And it's the Underhive. Not much to say really. Images were more than my words in this case. This is of course the perfect mat for games like Necromunda, Stargrave, Kill Team, and many others, in particular when you want to recreate some corridors or starship interiors. There are so many details that you really want to spot them all. It's going to take you a while. But why are we talking about this mat? And the answer is simple. They brought us the Eye, a series of kits to build your underground structure full of corridors and big walls and stainless steel heavy doors. When I first assembled these on the table, I couldn't believe how good they look, being just simple MDF. I think this is so far the best MDF kits produced by P-Works, and it's clearly a sign that they keep improving their design. Being MDF, you wouldn't expect much details, in particular because these kits are not expensive, but if you take a look, there are many, like grids, panels, hatches, fans. The heavy doors are as well full of details to make them pop on your table, and they of course slide in and out. So these are sold in 5 different kits, which allows you to decide how to custom build your Underhive. One kit is just the columns, which I think are essential and they can easily stack on top of the other to build some vertical structure, and again, look at how much texture they have. One kit is to the 3 large walls and 1 crate, and they can be connected to the columns. Another kit is for the doors, which essentially are 2 other large walls if you don't open the doors, and 1 small door/wall. Of course, one kit is for the small walls, which 2 of them next to each other make a large wall. So it's pretty much this, like buying 3 large walls, but this way you get a lot more customization and you can create some more intricate design. Lastly, one kit is entirely dedicated to stairs and platform to add some verticality. This clearly depends on if you need climbable terrain on your games or not. But I'm sure you're already thinking that you need everything I just mentioned. And P-Work made a 6 kit, which includes these 5 kits I have mentioned earlier, and that's what I currently have on the table. And to help you decide what you should buy, I can clearly tell by playing with the kit that is easily fill a 2x2 feet table. But if you need to play on a bigger surface, like I will, you definitely need 2 of these kit 6 to allow a more bigger maze on the table. The gaming mat on my table is a 3x3 feet for your reference, and I have tried to make a few setups so you get an idea of what you can do with a single kit. In my opinion, great quality for a good price is a great add to Pittwork catalog. They look awesome on the table. Hope you enjoyed this video. If it was useful, please consider subscribing to the channel and leave a comment or hit the like button below. That's all for this video and I'll see you next time.